What's up and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be talking about Polywork. What is Polywork? How to use Polywork? How do you get on Polywork? We will also talk about the Polywork code. Polywork waitlist. Actually, the waitlist is not a question anymore because as you can see on the screen, Polywork has already launched. Let's get quickly started with this Polywork tutorial and let's hope you find it really helpful because this is some really exciting thing. Polywork social network is something that you will never get bored on. And this is not something that I am saying, it's the company that is saying you will never get bored again. So what is Polywork? Polywork is basically a place to discover opportunities and to collaborate with other professionals. Basically, you do something, for example, software testing or a resume, review, and people will pay you not in terms of cash, but in terms of, let's say, a lifetime deal or in terms of giving some amount or some particular way of appreciation to you. That could be like a 3 months plan for their own software, or that could be entering their own community or something like that, or giving you a shout out as well. To answer the next question, how do you get on Polywork? Let's get quickly started. So I'm gonna go ahead and join Polywork. In order to join Polywork, you will have to go ahead and click on this join Polywork button. It allows you to go ahead and sign up with either your Twitter, your Google, Apple, or your email. I'm gonna go ahead and sign up with my Google account. It's gonna take some time to process. Yes, okay. So the account is already created now. Now, the first thing first. What's the main thing you do? For example, you do content creation, you do social media marketing, you review resumes, you write blogs. What is exactly it? I am gonna go ahead and say content creation because that's a major part. Then it will ask you to select your organization. Since I don't want to go ahead with the organization part, I'm gonna go ahead and select self-employed over here. Or if you're a student, you can also go ahead and select or sign up as a student. And I'm gonna click on next. Then it's going to ask you for the start date and end date. Now, end date is something that we cannot go ahead and, like, as I'm self-employed, I can't put a end date to it. So let's click on next. Now it's going to ask you for the topics related to what you exactly create. So I create stock photography. So I'm going to go ahead and click stock photography. There are multiple options over here, and trust me, it's a very nice platform. I've already tried it from my other account, and yes, I am not kidding about it. People actually pay you in terms of the compensation, not exactly money, but there are some times when people offer money as well. Now there is content creator, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on that. Teacher is one of the things. Let's see if there is some social media related part. Social media coach. Social media marketing. Since I work for an advertising agency, I'm gonna go ahead and select that. Then there is blog. Let's see if they have something related to blog. Just type over here, I'm a blogger, so I'm gonna go ahead and select that. Male fashion blogger. Let's see if there is technical blogger, and I'm just gonna go ahead and select next. Once you select the topics that you are interested in, it's going to ask you what things are you open to collaborating on. Sorry for the background noise. Anyway, what things are you open to collaborating on? I can go ahead and give my feedback on the resumes. Let's go down. Joining company boards, open source contributions, speaking at events, volunteering. Alright, so there are a bunch of things that you can do. I have already selected, for example, I can do content creation, I can do design projects, I can design the social media creators. Again, the content creation is repeating. There is sometimes I do streaming on Twitch. There is something I do streaming on YouTube collaborations, and so on and so forth. It's a huge list, guys. You can go ahead and select whatever actually you're open for. Let's finish this chapter. Then it's gonna ask you first if you want to go ahead and build your page, find collaborators you might know, or browse what others are working on. Let's first go ahead and finish your profile. So click on that, and here is your Polywork profile. Now, in order to edit the profile, there are multiple options that they have given it to you. For example, first things first, what is the color? Like for example, I always go with this bright orangey look. So I'm going to go ahead and save it as the orange part. Then it's going to go ahead and ask you to edit your header. Now a header is basically something, to give an example, I'm going to go on my LinkedIn profile to you guys. Actually, Pinterest is better. So this is my Pinterest profile. As you can see, I have written what exactly I do. My channel, they can expect digital productivity, tools, tricks, and tutorials. This is the following that I have on my Pinterest account. Okay, by the following, I just recollect. If you're watching this video till now, and if you're finding the Polywork tutorial helpful, please go ahead and like this particular video. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you want to go ahead and update the header image, the pixel size they have mentioned over here, that is 1500 pixels by 500. For now, let's see, I will just add some random thing. This is a thumbnail from my previous video, and alright, so right now as you can see, the text is getting cropped, but if I would have designed it as per 1500 by 500 pixel, it would have got correct over there. So for now, I'm gonna remove this. That is how you edit your header over here. Now there is an option, you can go ahead and upload a profile picture for yourself. Since this is a demonstration video, I'm not gonna go ahead and do that. Now the next thing that it's asking me to do is write an introduction. So I'm just gonna go ahead and copy paste the introduction. Since I work for an advertising agency, I'm a brand manager, digital enthusiast, YouTuber, technology, affiliate marketing, SMM, that is social media marketing, digital marketing, stock photography, product hunt tools, and Quora marketing. And I'm not going to go ahead and save it over here because this is again a demonstration process. You can also go ahead and hyperlink the text over here. For example, if you want to show them which exactly is your portfolio. For now, I'm just going to hyperlink this to www.google.com. By the way, if you have not checked out my stock photography playlist, you need to go ahead and check it out. Okay, Google is invalid. Let me see. Alright, so I've just taken this random link, and once I click on save, it's gonna get hyperlinked over there. You can also make the text as bold. For example, if I want people to know that I'm a brand manager, I'll make that as bold. You can also strike it, italics, code, and so on and so forth. There's also a bulleted list if you do multiple things. And let's say save. So once you go ahead and save it, it's gonna appear over here. And as you can see, as we hyperlink the stock photography part, it's giving me this link over here. So once I click on this link, right now it's some related to .seo tools, but that was just for a demonstration process. The next thing it is going to ask you is to add your social network. So just click on that, just click on the add button, add the link, the description. I can add my YouTube channel's link over here. So as you can see, I can add this particular link and just click on add. Once you go ahead and add that, you can copy this URL. It's gonna wish you nice, your basic profile is complete, you're ready to start polyworking, and so on and so forth. You can copy this and share with anyone that you want. I'm just gonna click on the cross button. So that was about creating your profile on Polywork. Now let's see what exactly can you post here. In order to go ahead and share an update to your portfolio, just click on this pen button over here, and it's gonna give you a pop-up window. Now you can go ahead and write a title saying YouTube channel, for example, and you can paste a link over here. That is my YouTube channel's link. You can also, it also allows you to add a text if you want to go ahead and tag collaborators or tag adding activity. So for example, I click on the tag adding activity. I can go ahead and search for, let's say, YouTube related tags, watching a YouTube or watching YouTube tutorial videos or uploading a YouTube video. So I just will be uploading this particular video. I'm gonna click on done. Once that is done, you can simply click on post. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding a particular visual. It's gonna take some time for the visual to appear, but this is basically the video that I uploaded yesterday. If you haven't checked out, go ahead and check it out. It's this Tome AI is actually better than ChatGPT, and I'm not even kidding about it. Your PowerPoint presentations would be ready within seconds. Now, if you want, you can go ahead and post it. There is another option, you can go ahead and add to collections, and there is settings option whether you want people to comment on this post once you post it or not. I'm gonna leave that as open, and I'm gonna discard this post. Or let's say, for example, post it. Once you post it, it's gonna give you an option for looking at that particular thing. So this is what the post looks like. I can add a comment over here. You can also go ahead and add a link to this particular comment section over here. But the only thing that I felt was a bit lacking was it doesn't generate the thumbnail for this link. So that was something, it's still in the beta phase, so I would give them the benefit of doubt. That's okay. And for now, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this highlight. Once that is done, the rest of the part is basically checking out for the clubs. So just like Clubhouse, we do have clubs over here, which is right now in beta version. You need to go ahead and request access for that, and there would be a form that you need to sign in or sign up with. First is your email ID, then your full name. This will be your Polywork page, the link that I got. Then it would be how you describe club would you like to found on Polywork, and what's needed example. For example, if you ask me, I would create a club basically related to exchanging YouTube video views. What would you like to name your club, and what is the badges and whatever, so on and so forth. I'm not gonna get into that right now, but you can go ahead and fill this. Currently, you can only join clubs if you go ahead and request the access to beta, and if you're accepted, that is when you will be able to go ahead and create your own club. To read it out, club is a new feature in private invite only beta. It empowers, so Polywork invite is something that you will need over here. It empowers people to create groups to get together with like-minded professionals in a private place to exchange ideas, learnings and more. Join an existing club today or create a club by requesting access to the below beta version. There are multiple clubs over here, and you can see that they are all arranged alphabetically, so you don't have to worry about that. Whatever club you feel is good for you, you can go ahead, click on that and request to join. That's so simple. Just click on that. Alright, so some clubs are actually going to ask you for a proof. For instance, this one is asking me for whether I posted any highlight or not. Since I deleted that, I'm not gonna go ahead and go along with this. Let's say Flutter. Let's see if this allows us to join. No, it's again the same thing. Let's see Product Hunt. Request to join. And yes, your request to join Product Hunt has been in the process. So once we are approved, we'll be in the particular club. That's what is your club about. Now let's get with the timeline. For example, click on the home button over here. So Polywork timeline is basically going to get this featured this week things for you. For example, your colleagues are open to collaborating, opportunities for Figma wizards, storytellers, and so on and so forth. Now you can go ahead and content creators open for filming videos. So let's click on this and let's see what are the opportunities that we have. For example, let's get down and you will be able to see these are the content creators who are open for creating videos this week. Then there is another section that I actually remember looking at. Hang on. Yeah, this was content creation opportunities. Once you click on that, there would be requests looking for guest writers and content creators in productivity topic. If you want to go ahead and make a request for that, it gives you an option to get in touch over here. Let's click on the get in touch option. can go ahead and read this particular requirement in detail. She's talking, or she's looking out for content creators who can do a video about pasteapp.io, and there is a detailed requirement that is being shared over here. Now if you want to show interest, you can express interest over here. And okay, I have not confirmed my email ID, hang on. Alright, so I just went into my Gmail account and I confirmed my email ID. Let's see how this works now. Express your interest. Now you go ahead and type or write about it, and you can also share. For example, I can share my channel's link over here, because my channel is all about social media marketing, productivity tools, tips, stock photography, and so on and so forth. How to earn money online. That is one of the topics that I talk about. So I can go ahead and make a request and send an SMS over here. Once that message is accepted, you will be able to go ahead and do the opportunity. This is just so interesting, guys. I can't even tell you. See, for example, as I said, like it's like a barter system, looking for content that is already made or already established, that's willing to be featured on my social network for content. Then there is job opportunity over here, that is junior content writer position at Lumos Lab. Then there is one SEO blog post, meaning you write one SEO blog post and Anita over here, the user, will give you 5 edited photos, like she'll be editing on Photoshop or something like that. Anyway, then content talent needed, so on and so forth. So this is an exciting platform altogether. I hope you like this video about polywork.com. If you like the video, guys, please hit the like button. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I keep on making such kind of videos for you guys and bring new tools which are related to productivity, social media marketing, or stock photography. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you the next time. Till then, keep on geeking. Also, why don't you check out the playlist? I'm sure you'll find something interesting.